Welcome to Ivy Tech, where higher education is built around you. We have the resources, focus, and flexibility to meet you where you are, and then help you get to where you're going. No two students' paths to the future look the same. We get that. So we listen, we support, we guide. With more than 70 programs of study, you'll be able to find your fit for the next step in your career. Now that you've been accepted to Ivy Tech, you've entered into FYIvy. This is your go-to place for information about Ivy Tech. FYIvy is a series of short videos that will get you through enrollment and registration. You can always access FYIvy through my Ivy student account. Let's get started. Congratulations on your acceptance to Ivy Tech Community College. We're so glad you're here and can't wait to see what great things you accomplish after graduation. Now that you've been accepted, it's time to get started planning your future. This video is designed to help you start the enrollment and registration process so you're ready for your first semester of college at Ivy Tech. First, let's talk about My Ivy. This is the Ivy Tech online secure portal where you will find all of your student tools and resources. My Ivy is where your student email box is located. You can also access tutoring services, connect with faculty, and more. Be sure to log into My Ivy every day and check your student email. Now that you know what My Ivy is, let's talk about your C number. Your C number is your student ID. You'll need this number to log into My Ivy. You'll need it for accepting financial aid and also to register for classes, and you can even use it to make payments. This number will be important throughout your time with Ivy Tech. You can find your C number in the acceptance email you received, as well as the welcome packet that was mailed to the home address you provided on your application. Once you've got your C number, you'll want to meet with a member of your campus enrollment team. They're here to help you navigate the enrollment steps, connect you to resources, and answer any questions you have. After you meet with your campus partner, your next step is to make sure the classes you take are the right fit. This step is called course placement. You can do this by submitting ACT, SAT, or PSAT scores, your high school GPA, or previous college credit and transcripts for consideration for your course placement. You can also choose to Access for Success with our free knowledge assessment tool. This isn't a pass or fail test. It's designed to see if you're ready for the first classes in your program. If you take the assessment and find you're not ready yet, don't worry. The tool will provide you with a customized learning path to help prepare you for courses. You can take this as many times as you need to be successful. You can also choose to opt out and start at developmental courses. Log into your My Ivy account and get started today. Paying for college can be stressful, but it costs less than you might think. Ivy Tech is the lowest cost high education option throughout Indiana. Our team is here to help you find options to make your education affordable. Did you know that 73% of Ivy Tech students receive some form of financial aid? we encourage all students to file a FAFSA. The FAFSA, or Free Application for Student Financial Aid, is the key to accessing federal student aid, including grants, loans, and work study. The state of Indiana and Ivy Tech also use the FAFSA to consider you for additional grants and scholarships. You can access the FAFSA for the next school year beginning October 1st at this website. The link is on your screen. Be sure to submit your FAFSA by Indiana's priority deadline of April 15th to maximize the amount of grants and scholarships you're offered from the state of Indiana. If you file after April 15th, you may still qualify for financial aid, but don't delay. Some funds are awarded on a first-come, first-served basis. To get started, you'll need your Social Security number, alien registration number if you're not a U.S. citizen, and your federal income tax returns and W-2s. If you are under the age of 24 and not married, you may also need to provide federal income tax returns and W-2s for your parents. Fortunately, many students are able to use the IRS data retrieval tool to securely transfer income information for you and your parents into the FAFSA form, which makes it faster and easier to complete. When completing the FAFSA, you will be asked to list schools you're considering on the form. Make sure to list Ivy Tech Community College on the FAFSA as your school of choice. Our school code is 009917. This ensures we receive a copy of your FAFSA and can consider you for financial aid. To sign and submit the FAFSA, you will need a unique username and password called your FSA ID. Your FSA ID serves as your digital signature. You can create your FSA ID at studentaid.gov. If you need assistance with your FAFSA, Ivy Tech is here to help. Visit ivytech.edu/financial aid for contact information for your local campus financial aid office. In addition to completing the FAFSA, students are encouraged to submit the Ivy Tech scholarship application as soon as possible to be considered for additional funding. Ivy Tech offers hundreds of scholarships worth over $7 million. There are options for every type of student, and all you have to do is complete one scholarship application. To apply, log into MyIvy at myivy.ivytech.edu. Once there, click on the Tools and Resources tab. Then click Apply for Scholarships. Welcome to Ivy Tech, and thank you for trusting us with your higher education needs. There are several options you may have as a former or current military member to help fund your educational needs. If you have a family member who served in the military and has told you that you have some VA benefits, you may have these options as well. Any VA or military benefit you will be using requires a form to notify our department that you want to use this benefit. These forms are requested through your Veteran and Military Benefits Specialist. We call them VMBS. and you can find them at this website. The link is on your screen. Scroll to the bottom of the page and select your location. The VA requires your official military and prior college, if applicable to you, transcripts, so they're on file with the school you're currently attending. All college or prior service members need to request their military transcripts. Not all VA benefits work the same way. If you're uncertain how yours will work, please be sure to reach out to your local campus VMBS. Your campus VMBS will help you with anything you need. They are your subject matter experts. Did you know that 1/3 of Ivy Tech students report having a disability? These can include ADHD, learning, mobility, psychological, PTSD, visual and hearing impairments, and chronic illnesses, just to name a few. Do you have a disability or think you might have a disability? If so, there are recourse and services available to support you. We want you to be successful at the college. The Disability Support Services Office is here to support you. The DSS staff can provide information about the types of supports available to address your specific needs. When appropriate, they can provide services, assistive technology, or academic accommodations, like extra time on tests, distraction-free testing environments, and note-taking support. If you would like more information, contact the DSS office on your campus. If you would like someone from DSS to contact you, complete the form. As an Ivy Tech student, you have rights. It's important for you to know your rights, know your responsibilities, and know the process. The Ivy Tech Code of Student Rights, Responsibilities, and Conduct ensures your rights as an Ivy Tech student are protected. While you're entitled to respect and civility, you also have responsibilities to the campus community. The code also outlines these responsibilities and the college's expectations for your behavior as a student. The code also outlines the process the college will follow if a student allegedly violates the code. Finally, the code outlines the processes the college will follow if a student has a complaint against another student, faculty, or staff member, or the college as a whole. Review the Code of Student Rights and Responsibilities at this link. This is our contract with our students. This is the process that our students need to follow about complaints, grades, faculty members, and behaviors. Because we want to ensure that all of our students have the best possible experience at Ivy Tech, we require all students to meet with an academic advisor to build an Academic Completion Plan, or ACP. This plan will be your guide to course selection throughout the completion of your college degree. Our advisors will be your guide as you determine which courses to take each semester. Working with your advisor can also help you save time and money. Once you've completed course placement and filed your FAFSA, you can schedule an appointment with your advisor. To schedule an appointment, log into FYIvy. Scroll to the Quick Links section. Click Schedule Appointment with Advisor. Maybe you think you're not ready to meet with an advisor because you're still not sure what program or career path is right for you. Ivy Plus Career Link can provide you with the tools, experience, opportunities, coaching, and the support you need to successfully connect college to your career. Campus career coaches are ready to meet you where you are in your career journey. Whether you're exploring questions about which program of study is right for you, or you're ready to produce the tools you need for success, a career coach is available from the very beginning to the very end of your Ivy Tech journey. Visit the Ivy Plus Career Link student webpage to schedule a session with a career coach. Find your campus in the drop-down menu. Everyone needs a little help sometimes, and Ivy Cares is here to provide additional support to you throughout your academic journey. Sometimes we call these wraparound services. Ivy Cares is here to connect you with campus and community resources. Ivy Cares focuses on helping students in a variety of areas like transportation needs, food insecurity, mental health, emergency funds, technology support, and even childcare. Stop by the Ivy Cares office on your campus and learn more at our website. Just search Ivy Cares. There is no fee to assess transfer credit. You will be notified by email once the transfer credits have been assessed. Generally, your transfer credits will be evaluated and posted to your record approximately 7 to 10 business days after the receipt of the transcript at Ivy Tech Community College. Once credits have been transferred, you should run a degree audit using the Degree Completion Tracker. This will show all courses that were reviewed and whether or not a particular credit will satisfy a degree requirement. Ivy Tech accepts courses with grades of C- or better from certain accredited institutions across the country, regardless of the age of the course. There are some exceptions in the case of very specialized computer and technology classes, which are reviewed on a case-by-case basis. In order for Ivy Tech to assess credits you wish to transfer, you will need to be accepted to Ivy Tech Community College prior to requesting assessment of transfer credits. Be sure you are admitted to the program of study you wish to pursue, and for which you wish to have credit assessed for transfer. You must send your official transcript in a sealed envelope from the granting institution that contains the college's seal to the Student Records Hub for processing, even if you attended more than one institution, to ensure that all possible credits will be transferred. If your previous institution uses a secure e-transcript service, you may request that your secure official transcript be emailed to transcripts@ivytech.edu. The e-transcript service is a very efficient way to have your transcript sent to us. In most cases, it arrives in our office the same day you request it. You may also have your previous college mail your official transcripts to Ivy Tech Community College, Transcript Processing, 9301 East 59th Street, Indianapolis, Indiana, 46216. If a student has taken college credit through the high school in a dual credit program and wishes to transfer that work to Ivy Tech, the student will need to request an official transcript from the college that provided the dual credit instruction. There are several ways that you can demonstrate that you are ready to take program-level courses. And by that we mean courses that are 100 level and above. Following are the placement methods that will enable you to take the math and English courses that you need to begin classes in your major or program. You only need to meet one of these measures. We usually look at your high school GPA first. High school GPA needs to be 2.6 at the beginning of the junior year for dual credit students. Scores in one of the following: SAT, ACT, or knowledge assessment. There are different scores for each of these that meet the placement requirements for math and English courses. If you don't have your GPA, SAT, or ACT scores, and your program or course requires demonstrating readiness in math and/or English, you must take the knowledge assessment, which uses the Ed-Ready platform. The knowledge assessment includes a diagnostic test in math and/or English. If you don't reach the score needed for your course, you can work in the program to increase your score. You will start knowledge assessment by clicking on the knowledge assessment button in FYIvy. Check with your advisor or admissions representative for more information. If you don't have scores in any of these methods and you don't want to take a placement test, you can choose to self-place into an English or math co-requisite course. That means that you take the 100 level English course along with a support course that will help you succeed in the higher course. The same is true if your major requires quantitative reasoning math. We call it Math 123. If your major requires STEM math, you can self-pace into Math 023 without taking a placement test. Your advisor or campus admissions contact will help you with self-placement registration. Another important step in starting your journey as an Ivy Tech student is to stay informed. Here are some easy ways to do that. First, download the free Ivy Tech mobile app called Ivy Mobile from the Apple App Store or get it on Google Play. Another way to keep up with all things Ivy Tech is to follow us on social media. This will help you stay up to date on what's happening across the college and your campus and keep you connected to our community. We can also be found on Facebook and Instagram at Ivy Tech and Twitter at Ivy Tech CC. You can also find and follow your specific campus by searching Ivy Tech plus the name of your campus on any of these platforms. We love to see your Ivy Tech pride on social media, so be sure to use the hashtag IvyTech.